Oh! Meme cards! Colossal Ifrit. He's a construct, zeal, order, damage all units on the opposite row by 1, cooldown 3. This is a row punish card, and the problem with row punish cards is that they kind of need to be cheaper than 10, except for like Regis or so. Now the problem with this card is it's pretty much a bad version of Crushing Trap or Lacerate, so you need 6 units on a row for this to actually gain 10 points, because the cooldown of 3 is quite a long wait. You can pretty much only use this ability 3 times during a round, and the first time you use it, it's like the second turn, so you have a 4-point unit that deals 2 damage on all units in a row within 6 turns. Now that's pretty bad, not gonna lie. This card is pretty much unplayable in pretty much every deck. Even in a movement deck, this isn't even good, as there are cards like Lacerate and Crushing Trap that just get better value for the provision cost that you pay for them. So I decided, hey, why not just use this card, because it's bad. And this is meme cards, and we use bad cards. Now the deck that I've built around this is a Bruverhoog movement list. We have pretty much every single card that has a movement mechanic in it, whether that be Kiran, Malena, Samum, Rydragoon, even Strays of Spala. We're also playing Regis for the ultimate row punish, Colossal Ifrit for the minor row punish, and Crushing Trap for the cheap row punish. So we can now compare Colossal Ifrit to the ultimate row punish and to the cheap row punish. We also play Ragnarok and Fog so that the opponent is kind of forced to row stack, which is what we obviously want. And yeah, let's see how this deck does. I have no good expectations of it, as it might be very bad against something like Syndicate, and Syndicate's just everywhere on the ladder right now, so let's just see how we do. Our first opponent is Syndicate. I did expect to see some Syndicate, and the first deck we play is Syndicate. Good that we're running a movement deck, because Tax Collector is just gonna get moved out of its ranged row. Royal Decree into what? I mean, it makes sense in this deck. Borsodi. That's another victim of our movement, isn't it? Move! Bitch! There are his Sewer Raiders. Oh man, we don't have any row punish here actually. That's kind of bad. I'm gonna put more units into the back row here. Actually, I gave him a Barodi here. I should have killed the Barodi actually. See, if we had like a row punish here, we'd be really good. Like Regis here would be absolutely devastating. I think he might pass here though. Oh, he's actually passed. That's actually really good for us. So I think I'm just gonna play out this Brigade here. Should be fine, because now we have the long round, and we love the long round with this deck for sure, especially when we have cards like Regis, Ragnarok. There's Regis, we got Ragnarok. It's just a matter of time now. This is now the ultimate row punish. Question is, are we gonna draw Ifrit, because that's the one card we actually want. Oh, Milva's actually also pretty good, because she's immune. Immunity is really bad against this. But we didn't draw Colossal Ifrit, which is kind of disappointing, because I do want to show the power of the Colossal Ifrit here, but I can't, so that kind of sucks. There's his Siggy. We're gonna play out our Ragnarok here. There's Imke. We're just gonna move her, because why the hell not? We got nothing better to do here, realistically. I swear, if he has a drill now. Oh my god, he actually has a tunnel drill. Wow, he actually plays tunnel drill. If he plays back row here, wait. We could be screwed if he plays back row here. Oh, he's not playing back row. Oh, he even gives us a free 1. That's so good. Quick maths. Alright, we got a 1, a 2. We do not have a 3, which is kind of annoying, because we cannot enable a 3 here. Wait, or can we? No, we can't. There's still a big Regis. It's pretty damn big, honestly. And we still win the game, even without the 3. Yep, pretty decent. Oh, that would have been a 3. I mean, after the Regis, obviously. Yeah. Alright, sweet. That's pretty good. I mean, with Colossal Ifrit, we would actually had a proper, like, gigantic Regis. Not gonna lie here, actually. Colossal Ifrit would have been really good in this round. Oh, we're playing against Henselt. Who's actually playing Henselt in this meta? Isn't that like suicide? I mean, he loses coin flip. I might have to play him. Yeah, I have to play him over here. Whoa, he's playing this out first? Whoa, what is he doing? What? Turn 1 Henselt. That's just mad. I mean, as long as I'm not playing out anything here, I should be fine here, right? Okay, there's our first Scoia'tael unit here. He's wasted his Henselt now. And I've wasted a Brewer tick. I think we can have actually a safe pass here, honestly. Or is it? I mean, he's going to play for long round as well, isn't he? But we can just keep pushing here, right? I mean, as long as we can stay ahead here, it should be fine, right? Why did he Henselt turn 1? That was such a weird play. I don't know why he did that. Ooh, okay, now we can pass. This is looking like a decent pass now. Because he wants the long round as well. That's the thing. He wants the long round, basically. I don't see him bleeding us without his Henselt ability. Okay, so he's passed. I think I'm just going to play out my Vrihedd Dragoon here. And yeah, let's see how we do here, actually. Ooh, yes, Ragnarok is very good. I'm going to get rid of Samum. Shouldn't have gotten rid of Samum here. He can't Vez this, which is really good for me. And I'm just going to keep boosting it with my Sentry here. The only thing that deals with it is Prince Anseis, but he has no way to boost his Anseis. Botchling, that's fine. See, Botchling hits this. This gets boosted twice now, which is really good. And we should have played Ragnarok. Actually, no, Ragnarok's kind of bad here. If I played Ragnarok there, I'd just give him 3 points, honestly. There's Ronvid. That's a good Ragnarok now. Now it's a good Ragnarok, honestly. Not gonna use my Trent Boar. I mean, I could use my Trent Boar. It's just kind of pointless here. Thing is, he might be Draug deck, and Draug decks are really good against Regis. I mean, they're really bad against Regis, obviously. If this Trent Board just stays alive, we pretty much already win the game, right? Okay, that's a pretty decent Damned Sorceress. That's really good. But he shouldn't play it in Ragnarok. It just gives me better Regis. Alright, this is my time to Ifrit now. Look at this Ifrit. Just look at it. It's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, this guy's never probably seen this card in his life. And now he's just seen it played, and it completely whooped his ass. There's Willem. Into Roach. Into Tainted Ale. Holy moly. Into Damned Sorceress. Oh, he's gonna kill my Ifrit. No! Don't kill the Ifrit, please! That's annoying. I think I'm just gonna do this. Random ping something. I don't know. This Crushing Trap's gonna go off anyway. It doesn't really matter. I think this Regis is actually kind of useless. We're so many points ahead here. There's Draug for 2. You can just Regis that, honestly. I might have had to Brewer for the Brigade there. But it's like, there's no card that actually does it for him here, so. Ooh, Sabrina's Inferno, though. Nah, not good enough. Wait, he could have gotten more points there, couldn't he? Alright, sweet. Yo, 2 for 2. That's pretty good. Regis is pretty decent. Alright, there's another Syndicate. The thing against Syndicate is we really have to win round 1, basically. If we don't win round 1, we pretty much lose the game, because they very rarely dry pass. Okay, classic Tax Collector turn 1. Like, we could play Milva here, but that's not actually that good. We lose a point no matter what we do here, because of this Tax Collector. We just play Milva next turn, that's fine. Another Tax Collector. Now this one's a bit more annoying, not gonna lie. We might actually have to Kieran that. Rizoni's kind of annoying. We could use a Brewer tick here on him. I wouldn't actually mind that too much. Or we could just melee in him. Yeah, I'm gonna Brewer and Milva here. That's, I think, the better play. Alright, there's Mage. That's actually a good Samum target. That's a really good Samum target, honestly. He's also got the Flying Redanian. Jesus Christ, how many points does this faction actually have? I think I should play out this melee in here. Take away his one form of coin distribution. There's Fence for 10. That's really dumb. He's played Muzzle. I'm gonna pass here. I don't think this guy's... he might bleed me, honestly. Like, he has the carryover coins. So I kind of need, like, points here. So, like, something like Fog here is actually really bad. Ragnarok's actually also really bad. If he bleeds me, that is. If he passes, then maybe we shouldn't have mulliganed these cards, but I don't really think we have a choice here. There's the Freak Show. He's not letting out. He can just bleed me. I don't know. He doesn't care, does he? Into Renew. Wow. Okay. Borzodi. So many points. No, he's got the healer, doesn't he? That card is so dumb. Yeah, he's got the healer. What is that? 9 points. Jesus Christ. That's not even fair. What? Is he BMing me that hard? Like, seriously? And now he's passing. Okay, so we can win with Dragon. This is a 5. This 10. We get 2. We have to use a Brewer tick. I would like to keep Dragon, honestly, rather than a Brewer tick here. And this is what the problem with this deck is. Its short round is just abysmal. We got Crushing Trap for probably like 2 points. Dragoon for 4. Regis is kind of a dead card. Not gonna lie. I'll keep Regis, whatever, who cares. We already lost this. Because he's gonna play his Ziggy, or just play his King of Beggars for Philippa. He's not gonna play a 1, so we just have like a 3-point Regis here. Maybe just a 2-point Regis, because this manga is really scary. Oh, he's actually played a back row. We get a 5-point Regis here. Sweet. Ifrit would have actually been better there. Okay, there's Kalkstein. I mean, yeah, this deck does not have a short round. That's a big problem with this deck. If we don't win round 1, we're kind of screwed. All right, we're playing King of Beggars again. I might have to play Ragnarok early here. Yeah, I'll just play Ragnarok early here. We have 2 fogs. That's probably the mistake I did last game, is play Ragnarok rather late. Or like not at all. But before we Ragnarok, we're obviously going to move his tax collector up to the row. I mean, as long as we can stay ahead here, we should be good, honestly. Play super slow. Maybe force out the pass out of him. Okay, so he's passed. He's actually passed here. Which is really good, because we can just win with Mullane here, right? Because we're getting 4 points per turn. That's 8. We literally just need 8 plus the 1 on Milva. Yep, that's good. Okay, nice. Now we got the long round against him, and that's where we are way better than him, especially when we have cards like Regis and Colossal Ifrit. These strays of spell actually kind of good. Movement is good. Anything else is bad. No Ragnarok is kind of annoying though. Doesn't force him to row stack, but we have enough movement to enforce his row stacking pretty much. The Kree, I'm guessing, into Siggy. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so everything we play literally now is just a target for Sigdrifa, which is really bad, obviously. I wish we had Dragon here. Dragon would be really good play here. I'll play Dolbafana Sentry, honestly. Is he gonna waste all of his points here? Ah, come on, you can go down to 5. Don't do this. Now I'm gonna pretend like this lock is actually gonna do anything, when it actually doesn't do anything. Okay, now we can play Trent Boar here, actually. Because now he can't steal it with Philippa. Actually, he can steal with Philippa because his King of Beggar... Oh! I mean, he still can, but he has to use all of his King of Beggar charges. And that's a kind of a problem still, but... whatever. Okay, let's play out Horson just to kill this, right? I mean, I have to basically pray this hits at once, don't I? Alright, gonna use the second one on the Horson Freak Show. I have to play around the healer here. The healer is really strong. We got full roll punish now at this point. Question now is, does he have the drill? The drill would be absolutely devastating here, honestly. Gonna play Colossal Ifrit here. Now we got a bunch of 1s here. Pretty good for Regis, obviously. I think I'm just gonna Crushing Trap again and then Regis and then just Salmon as my last play, honestly. Alright, then what's his last card here? Oh, okay. That's pretty good though. Alright, so we lose. Damn. Such an explosive faction. Might have had to play Regis earlier here because he's kind of underwhelming at this stage. Yeah, this faction is just so good. Now the thing with this card is that it is literally worse than both Regis and Crushing Trap. You can play Crushing Trap, get a crap load of value for just 6 provisions. You can play Regis, it requires a bunch of setup, but it's very explosive. Whereas this card, it's just like a bad version of Trivial, honestly. Not even gonna lie. The cooldown 3 doesn't really matter because this card is just gonna die or get stolen by Philippa anyway. If they increased its power to 6, maybe the card becomes a bit more viable. Maybe it even becomes auto-include in a lot of decks. But at the moment, this card is just very weak for the 10 provisions that you pay for it. It's not even that fun to play because it's just like a row damage effects, and there's a bunch of row damage effects, and if you like row damage effects, just play Lacerate, play Crushing Trap, even play Regis. Just don't play this card. This card is garbage of the highest tier. And that wraps up the video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe for more Gwent content, and I'll see you soon.